Hello, everybody. It's Victoria with Lead from Home and the Heritage Team Extraordinaire. Today is Tech Tip Tuesday, and I apologize for the black background, but trying something new in a new space. And it's kind of about secrecy, right? Don't we all love a little mystery? Um, that means that we've got some things happening and we're under construction. Some changes are around the corner with Lead from Home, and we hope you guys stay tuned for some of those announcements. Of course, there will be, prizes and all sorts of fun things. So if without further ado, today's tech tip is all about, it's a little bit of a continuation from last Tuesday's tech tip or talk. We talked about name pickers and why we use them in the classroom. We use them for engagement, random selection. If you're able to use the technology in your classroom, why not? One of the name pickers that I stumbled across is called flippity.net. So we're going to look at that in just a moment. What we're going to do first is take a look at Google spreadsheets. We talked about this last time that you can kind of copy and paste, copy your, let's go ahead and share so you can see. We talked about, let's see, the ability to select here it is, I just named it Untitled, select a spreadsheet, and I like to do this. If I'm looking to select things fast, I'm going to select the whole thing, and I'm going to Command Copy or Control Copy, whichever short keys you do, and then you can easily take a look at filling it into your random name picker. Now, let's take a look at the new random name picker. This is from last week. Remember, I showed you the wheel of names, and it's really pretty neat, I think. I just copied, these are the ones from our membership. We've got Casey, Leah, Vero, Diana, Elisa, Lucy. Hello, everybody out there. And I just Control Copy, Control V, Command Copy, Command V, and make sure that our list is here. We want to clear the list, and we can go ahead and add them. We'll Control Enter. Yay! All right. So this is where we're going to change the names. Remember, I still have them copied. I'm going to. Isn't that great? I just love this one. Isn't that great? It gives you all the confetti and all the fun stuff. Yay. I hope you could hear the noise. It cheered for everybody. So this is my new list. Okay, it was my new list. Let's delete it. Oh, there it is. I just have to wait a bit, that's all. So this is my new list. If you can take a look, I have literary characters here. Some of them you've seen in movies, they're so famous, and some of them have been our favorite characters in books for a long time. So we just give it a little click, and as you see, you can do more than one. Say, for example, I don't know why you would use two different lists, but yay, Christoph has won. I'll go ahead and close this out and let's go back. Yay, isn't that great? Um, all right. So let's go to this. Hello, everybody. Thank you. I hope you can hear me. Hi, Casey. I knew you would hear me. So let's take a look at this flippity.net. I thought this was a fascinating little tool that we could use. And I want to show you just a few features, not a whole lot. So let's take a look first. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, when you go to flippity.net, you're going to get a selection of different places. Let's go ahead and check that out first, because now that I realize it, I just took you guys to a different step. Let's take a look at what that looks like. When you get to flippity.net, I hope if anybody has experience with this, you'll know that it has more than this randomizer that I'm going to show you. And that is okay. I am showing you this one here because I actually am a fan of storytelling. And let's take a look at the main page first. I apologize for jumping straight to my Google Sheet, but this is the website that you'll get to. It's flippity.net, really simple. And I have the link in our description box, or if it's not there now, it will be. Just know that there are so many different features that you can use, flashcards, quizzes. What I'm going to use is a randomizer. Now, I mentioned before, look at that. Did you see it? Word search and crossword puzzles. You can do these with the same thing that I'm showing you. They have their own built-in templates. So instead of going to Google spreadsheets or Google Sheets, that you can see I know, isn't it great? I love it when people, hi, Casey, we can hear you. I'm so glad that you can hear me and that you're here with us now. The reason why, let's go back to the Google spreadsheets. The reason why I like this flippity.net is that you don't need the Google spreadsheets. It has the template built in. You don't need to open up a new document. You don't need to check whose account you're logged into. Well, I'll put a bookmark there because maybe you do need to check that. If you are sharing an account with your children and they're in school, or you have a private account and then a school account, you might have some permission issues. So definitely check on that. But for what I'm talking about, as far as having to open up the Google template first or Google Sheets first, you don't have to do this. All you have to do is select the randomizer or the activity that you want to do in Flippity, and it has the template there. It has a demo, it has instructions, and it has the template. So let's go ahead and take a look at what the Google template looks like. That, remember, it is already in Flippity, and it will tell you to make a copy of it. I didn't change the name, but I did change the options. Usually it has about 15 options in each column. If you can see here, we have these columns lifted. Oh, look at that. Let's get a closer look at it. And there it is. So you've got princess, I changed who, and all these nice things, and what, can't taste, no color, easily distracted. Aren't these so relatable? These are what motivates the characters. I'm using this randomizer to create a space for free writing. This would be a great tool for teaching sentence structures, patterns, even if you want to practice adjectives. Just the limits are endless, right? There's no limits. I love it, right? It's limitless. And take a look at our fourth column. I do want to put in there that I have some pictures. I went ahead and inserted pictures, image, in cell, and if you can see, I just went a Google search and I searched different locations. And then it just automatically populated here. But look what's happened. That it wants you to publish to the web. This means that anybody can have access to it. So don't put private information, no children's names. I can tell you that if you want to put Bitmojis, that would be a great placeholder. Isn't that great? Put those Bitmojis here in this column, who, and then choose the randomizer. All right, so publish to web, this is what you're going to get. It's already selected for me, but you will get a button right here that says publish. It'll be green. You're going to want to publish that. You don't need to worry about any of this stuff here. And then this is the randomizer template. Then you're going to go to get link. Now I've already selected this, but this is what you're going to select. You can copy it from these. I don't want you to edit that. Please don't, but you can copy this. You're going to want to bookmark this page so that you can, look at that, randomizer, get link. It's at the bottom. You want to be able to save this. All right, so we're going to stop here, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's actually done. Isn't this great? I love it. Okay, so remember, this is what it's going to look like. Ah, ha, ha. Now, I want to put in there, you can't see any of the pictures right now. The reason why you can't put the pictures is I'm working in Google, and there is a little note in the Flippity on the Flippity website that says images from Google Drive or from Google, um, they aren't automatically translated into Flippity. There's a communication issue there, but that doesn't mean that you can't use images from another source. So just know that that's there. I wanted to put that out there so that it would remind me to tell you that if your pictures aren't showing, it's okay. There's a way around it. We can go over that in another time, or you can check us out or send me an email, a message. I am here for you, and we can walk through it together. But take a look at how this story unfolds. Like, I love my characters. It's a frog. Who is it? I'm going to spin all three, and then these are our free talk or free activity, storytelling prompts that we can do. And the thing is that you can have your students add in who are the characters today. This is like that old game that we used to play, Mad Libs. Isn't that great? I love it. I love it. The creativity stops when we stop. So just don't stop. Have fun too. Isn't that great? I love it. And just to let you all know, we are still celebrating National Poetry Month. And we have an activity at the Heritage Team Extraordinaire. Do you remember, guys? Yes. Submit your poetry, voice recording only, or a video like this to the Heritage Team Extraordinaire at gmail.com. You can also reach us through the group or to the admins individually and submit your poetry, your read aloud for presentation on Saturday. That is this Saturday. We are going to be sharing everybody's voice all throughout the day in recognition of National Poetry Month. We've already gotten some great submissions, and we're so excited. And don't stop those submissions for the awards. We've got some names in mind. We've had some award nominees come up, but just don't forget, you deserve these awards. This recognition can help along the way, can help with oh, networking. All right, so let's take a look at some of these resources that we talked about today and last week. Remember, this is a continuation. Random name pickers, sensory timers. Knowing that we just did the randomizer that kind of helped us with free talk and storytelling, know that you can use a timer at the same time, a fun one. Next week, we're going to show how to include timers in the classroom. I love it. I saw one that's a Yoda timer. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. So we can create those and have them go along or coincide with some of the activities that we're doing. All right, and Wheel of Names, this is what I showed you at the beginning. We just cut and copy. We can save on that one. Let's go back and I can show you where we save, what that looks like and where you can save it. If you want to save different names, just go to the top right there, save it. You can do it with your Google. I do everything with my Google, so it's saved to my drive. Now, this is the Wheel of Names app only that allows that. Now, when we're talking about the other one, Flippity, just know that those are public, so don't use any student names. This right here, take a look at this. I wanted to take a few minutes out to kind of talk about tech issues or challenges. We share tech practically every week. We have conversations, we're DMing, and we're following up. And one of the number one things that I have seen, especially since everybody had moved to online learning, we're using Google Classrooms. Let's share. If you take a look at this, it says app status. Do you remember back in February when we were having a lot of trouble with the Google Classroom app and that everybody went back to classes and it was just a huge challenge? Well, I want to show you what this looks like so that you can check if Google isn't working for you or if one of the other um, things isn't working, Calendar, Drive, Docs. This is the Google Workspace status dashboard. All of their apps take a look at this. It usually populates with the most current information. I went back and I checked to see, okay, on the older stuff, what wasn't working and what day. This is all in here. I want to show you something. It says, check back here at any time to view the current status of the services listed below. Just know that this is going to automatically take a look at your time zone and your area, your internet area. This is only Google space. So maybe you have internet, maybe all your other programs are working. This is where it can tell you which apps are not working. So just wanted to share that with you. I know that might be helpful, it might not, but I thought it was pretty neat. So take a look at that. We'll have the link in the description box. And again, if anybody needs anything from me, you're welcome to reach out to me on my Calendly app at Kajabi. You can also reach me at haha. And again, back here every Tuesday, we have a new workshop coming up for tech. We're going to have it available to anybody at any time. But in the meantime, we'd like to see you in there so that you can get your certificate. Okay. Any questions? Raise your hand. I see you. All right, everybody, I want to wish you all a wonderful springtime, right? I want to wish you all a wonderful week. Happy teaching and see you all next time. Bye. Yay.